Right, welcome to RevelatorAlf. So, here's a trail that I've found, and I'm going to go and explore.
RevelatorAlf.
And it kind of goes off parallel to a road. I'm going to go and see what it's like. Nice Saturday evening, stroll, bit of debris on the trail here, not too bad. And sometimes, you know, you get this, you know, bit of wind and all of a sudden starts knocking bits and pieces, you know, onto the trail, whatever it is. There we go. You know, so people sometimes ask me, how good are these adventure bikes? And I often say, well, they can pretty much go anywhere. I mean, they will go anywhere, really, within reason. But I will say this, that as long as the trail is sort of flat and hard, this has kind of been concreted. It's a bit of an odd one, really, this one. Let me just go around here. As long as the trail is flat and hard, then it's absolutely fine. Let me just go around here a bit. There we go. It's when it starts getting into ruts and stuff like that, that's when you have to be careful. And anything that can deflect the front tyre, that's where the weight of the bike can, you know, flip you off. Or let's say if you have to put your foot down off-road for whatever reason, then it can sink down a sinkhole or a rut, and that's it. The weight of the bike as it leans over, you can't recover it. So that's the problem. If you then have to kind of start picking the bike up all the time, or you have to manhandle it in and out of ruts or whatever, you know, you have to change from one rut to another because you're never going to get out of it, for example, it's just too heavy to be doing the stuff. Also, it's quite big and bulky and top heavy and stuff like that. So also you got to think about, you know, if you want to go over serious things like big logs or rocks or stuff, then it is going to be really heavy as well. But this is just a nice trail here. I mean, this is just, in fact, this is just easy. You know, it's actually not marked as anything. It's not marked as a footpath. It's certainly not marked as a trail or anything. I just came across it. It's not marked on the maps either. It's not marked on Ordnance Survey. So I thought, you know what? Let me go and investigate. Because if you can't, I think my, you know, philosophy is if they say you, unless they say you specifically say you can't ride it, then I think you can. So that's what I'm doing. Well, this is a bit of an odd trail. It's almost like it's an old footpath, or it's an old paved, you know, paving slabs that's just gone all the way down. It's almost like it's an old cart track, you know. Beautiful night tonight, by the way. Sun's at the back. It's what, just after 7 o'clock. Just finished a day shift on my way home, so I thought, you know what, come and give this a little gander. Yeah, it is. It's almost like, I mean, it's been overgrown on either side, but certain parts of it were just you know, an old cart track, and now this is more like a, well, I don't know, it's a paved path, really. It's a bit of an odd one. I say it's not often you get things like that, you know. Well, there you go. Look, and I say, you know, it's a flat, hard trail, a little bit slippery in places, I've got to say, even for the front tyre, but it's perfect. And this is what this kind of bike is perfect at, you know, these kind of trails. You want to go trail riding, and it's not too taxing, not too challenging in any way, shape or form. And just check this and make sure this is okay. These bikes are perfect, and you've got the added bonus of being able to ride these bikes anywhere too, you know, in between trails as well, you know, so they're really good. You've always got to be careful here when you're going through overgrowing stuff on either side of a trail, that nothing hard is sticking out. They can catch your pegs as well. You kind of really have to have a good look at it. Well, we're coming to the end of it. God, that was good. I enjoyed that. Well, I know a bit of a short one, but there you go. Give me a chance to have a little natter. And this is more like a footpath bit here. Okay, well, there you go. Right, well, catch you on the next video, whenever that is. Check out the website, RevelatorAlf.com. Support me on Patreon if you can, RevelatorAlf. And subscribe to the channel. Ta-da now.